Hi everybody, welcome to Newcastle Fans TV, and we are slowly building up towards the Fulham game, the final previews of the season. God, it's flew over. Of course, we'll be doing loads of videos looking back at the season as well with more of the lads in the next week or two. And of course, we've got the charity event coming up very shortly as well. You're going to see a lot of videos straight after the Fulham game, which you'll probably laugh at. There's the skit video, there's me dressed up in wigs, there's the other members of the team basically playing characters as well. You're going to enjoy it, something different for the channel, and it's something a bit light-hearted. Hope to raise more money for Sir Bobby Robson. But let's crack on today's video. This video, like the rest of them, are sponsored by the One Football app. Brilliant app, which I'm actually looking at the minute at the moment. That's why I'm getting some stats for you, looking at obviously the opposition today. Download it, it is free. The link is in the description for that. Of course, in the first preview of the week, it's me who's on. I'm going to be looking at the opposition. We've got Johnny over the week, and I think Will might be up with another video as well this week leading into this weekend game. We're going to take a look at Fulham. That's my job today, so let's take a look at the last 6 fixtures. Yeah, they've won 3 and lost 3, but you can tell, look, the middle is, they've hit a good patch. They're winning against Cardiff, Bournemouth and Everton. A great run there. Obviously they got beat off Wolves on the weekend, but Scott Parker's trying his hardest. He wants the job, he wants to go in the Championship to bring them back up. We know that they've spent a lot of money, probably wrong. They haven't bought right. They've been ambitious, which we want as a club, but whereas we want ambition, Rafa Benitez also gets his players right majority of the time, whereas Fulham this season went a little bit crazy, and I don't think majority of those signings have pulled up any trumps, you know what I mean? Fulham obviously sitting 19th in the table. It's a dead rubber game. Newcastle, on the other hand, are playing for 13th, 14th and 15th position. That's the only 3 positions that we can now finish. So yes, look, I don't think it's going to be first on match of the day or match choice, which way you watch your football on Sunday night. It's going to be toward the back end because it doesn't mean anything. But injury news for Fulham before we talk about a couple of key players is that the goalkeeper Bettinelli, Marcus Bettinelli, is out injured. So is Markovic, Fosu Mensah, all ruled out. There's a doubt over Odoi, but will Scott Parker blood a couple of youth players? Will Rafa Benitez? I think Parker might do. Rafa Benitez, I don't think so. Johnny's obviously going to be talking about Newcastle, but personally I don't think we'll see any of the youth players. Obviously Newcastle under 23s got beat tonight, which is a shame, but Ben Dawson's done marvellous things at the under 23s, and again that'll be a video on the under 23s in the next week or two as well. But you know, players to look out for, we know what we're going to be talking about here is Alexander Mitrovic. We sold him for a lofty fee. Probably Fulham paid over the odds, but he's got 11 goals, which is similar to Solomon Rondon this season. But you know, he had a blistering start of the Premier League season. There's question marks around other Newcastle YouTubers, even Newcastle people on Twitter, people on Facebook. Could he do the business? He started off brilliantly, tailed off, didn't he? So there's a question mark about Mitrovic, but you'll want to do well against Newcastle. He's settled. Will he stay at Fulham though? That's a question, but you need service. Fulham will get a lot of balls in the box, probably out wide from the likes of Sessegnon, Schürrle if he starts as well, but he's a threat. But Brian Babel is scoring a goal out in every 3 games now, 1 goal in every 3. He's got 5 goals from 15 appearances so far since he's come in January. And a couple of other clubs will probably look at that and think, you know, he's doing alright, yeah. He's doing alright, yeah. He might be worth a chance to get him next season. Newcastle maybe? You wouldn't want Ryan Babel? Maybe he's a squad player off the bench? Could be, there's worse players out there, but you never know. You know, he's doing the business, doing well. He's another one who'd like to run at you, so we'll be on the back burner a little bit. He's probably going to play on the right, I would have thought, cutting in as well. So he's another one that you want to look out. Sessegnon, I don't think Sessegnon's had a great season personally. I think he's been good in spells, but we all expected him to go on and be an England player this year. He's tailed off a little bit. He probably needs another season in the Championship and then maybe move. I don't think necessarily going to the Premier League side will be good for him because he might be sitting on the bench. I don't think it's a bad thing. He's still a young lad. He's still 19, 20. He's still really young. Loads of time to develop, and I think he will. Tom Kearney, I don't think Tom Kearney's had a brilliant season. You know, he had a fantastic Championship season when we were in the Championship, bossed it, and Tom Kearney scored an absolute peach, but I don't think he's been great. Defensively, as I touched upon, they're awful. I don't rate the goalkeeper, Sergio Rico, who's on loan. Don't rate him. I think there's a mistake in him. Fulham's defence has tightened up. I still feel that there is mistakes into it, but let's just hope that the atmosphere isn't, testimonial this weekend, because, like I say, it's a dead rubber game. However, you know, there's people sitting in neutral, there's the away fans and the home fans. Let's just hope it's a competitive game. We want to end the season on high, try and finish 13th, and then obviously the carry on with the Rafa Benitez, will he stay and all of that. Of course, we've got the charity videos, which are going to take up a lot of the focus for the next few weeks as well. We want to get you involved as well. If you can donate, brilliant. Anybody who donates in the live chat going forward, which Andrew Grange has recently, so thank you, Andrew. Last night you donated a £5. That'll be passed over to the charity. And anybody who wants to turn up, the first one is in Newcastle, which is in Gosforth, and then the second one is down Durham, which is against Borough Fan TV a couple of weeks later. So got a lot of things happening, a lot of changes that are going to be happening over the summer with this channel as well. There's going to be still videos out almost, if not every day. And of course this Sunday, straight after the game, a couple hours after, we're going to be live on Anyone, and we'll be streaming it from YouTube as well. So it's going to be a busy day on YouTube for us on Sunday as well. So keep an eye out for all of those videos and everything that's happening with the channel. Thank you so much already. Some of you have been putting up some nice messages in the comments on Facebook and Twitter thanking us for our content over the season. I can only thank you back in return for being there, supporting us, giving us advice. And look, there's going to be things happening over the summer which we want to go even further to improve to stay ahead of the game. Thanks for watching, everyone. Ta-da, bye-bye.